All right. How we doing here? See, we got Doug, we got Dave, JJ, American Made. What's up, everyone? Ender, welcome. Hit the beer fairly hard last night. Land Shark and Lime. Oh, you got spring where you're at. I'm in like extended. Feels like November. What's gonna happen around here is it's gonna go from like 30 to 80 in like 2 weeks. Toe Cutter in the house. Karam. Darkwing, what's happening? Good to see everyone. Should have some good action today. Hopefully, we'll just be. Initially, I thought the rank season was going to be happening this week, but I guess it's next week. So I got Zarkoon lined up for next Saturday. Doing good, Karam. How you doing? Tbull's doing. Argrad, what's happening? Madman Jer. Let's see where we're at here. Greetings from Italy. Welcome. Franco. 7 rotten days. At work listening to the stream. Yeah, so. Like we're coming along in this stuff. Libby's Dragon. Weimar's going to tier 7, yeah. Schmidt happens, what up? The best free build for those. I mean, that was traditionally I use Carl von Müller. Let's see what this is. I think I had some specialty build here. I don't know what I was doing. But von Müller with like you got options. You can put Makawa for concealment. You can put what else could you do? Some maneuverability. Vian for incoming dispersion. You're still gonna have the quick reload, quick traverse. Yeah, I went on. Von Müller, you can get some more AP focused. Tends to work pretty well for the German cruisers. Still leaves mines in an awkward place. Well, I thought it was more awkward when you had the mines and then all of a sudden, like, super mines showed up. I think it came out like 1 or 2 months later, too. It wasn't. The mines' reign of terror was short, but now it's back. Rebuild with. Oh, he's talking about the Weimar. Six straight losses. Oof. 40 ounce in the house. May seas be calm and the starch be bountiful. Yeah, we'll find out here. Oh. Got a lot of good footage shot yesterday. Yesterday I had probably my best session in terms of quality of games. Best session I've had in a long time. Yeah, at least about a month. Alright, well, we can just jump into it here. Appreciate you guys coming by. Let me know in the chat what you kind of want to see. We can just kind of take requests today. As we're getting set up, we'll give shoutouts to. Don't have any new members since the last stream, but we got a few guys that have re-upped the membership. Thomas, Sean, and Devin. Appreciate that. Members are kind of the engine that runs this channel, so appreciate you guys. If you have any interest in becoming a member, there's a link in the description. Let's see, what could we play here? Probably try and play some ships that still have these crates. Lint, Leander, Kid. What's up, my man? What's up with you? I have a hard time turning down Kid. Let's see if I already got the... We'll take the ship, but you'll never use it. Yeah, I mean, the Kid, or the campaign rewards are still kind of... They're pretty good. Get your insignias,
George
commendations,
Dewey is
so forth.
equivalent of a rock star.
Libby's Dragon coming in hot. Appreciate that. Hey, Steve, how you doing? Leander, Edinburgh. I can maybe check one of those guys out. How come not the Fiji? More about the insignias, yeah. It's not a horrible ship. It's just not my all-time favorite personally, but I think you'll see some guys out there that really enjoy it. Doglicks, what's going on? Members receive a 0.0001% dispersion boost. Cannot confirm or deny. Marius, what's going on? Hope you guys are all having a great start to the weekend. If you guys don't mind tapping the like button here, that helps the stream get rolling with YouTube. Very good deal wrong with Tier 7 Plus. Well, yeah, that's a whole nother... that's a whole nother consideration. Just add the Leander. We can check it out. Just try and remind me. Phil, what's happening? A lot of Saturday Spuds out there. It wouldn't surprise me. Par for the course. What do we got going? Mahan, Asashio, Maz. Gorky's the only cruiser. We do have the carrier. Now, Kid, they said in this rebalance or whatever that's coming, they said they're going to add, I think it's the mod that, kind of the AA defense or something. What are we getting spotted on? It's possible it's CNOP 10-3. But I thought Twisted Track was over here previously. Expecting Destroyer probably approaching from here. Pretty close to CNOP, so we do have to be careful. Especially since our team cannot hit them.
Torpedoes to port.
Clever girl. Alright, he's the main thing I'm worried about because we do have a 2v1 here. Should be able to take down whatever destroyer, hopefully. Might have to do it in a couple stages, though. See if he's paying attention or not. That was big, getting the torp on the... While he's on the reload. If you could knock the torpedo tube out. Set him back quite a bit. Let's see if the CNOP loses sight of us. Oh, I got another one. Alright, it's getting dicey. Expect torpedoes from him. Problem with the knocked engine, we can't really stop, so we're going to drag out of the smoke. Not looking good.
Smoke screen set.
Not looking good at all.
Problem solved, sir.
Sashio's got about as much health as we do. Of course, we got one more heal. We're going to have to play pretty conservative for the rest of the game. Sometimes that happens. Until we get that heal off, we're going to have to be really careful. Oh. Fuck. It's probably the end right there. I forgot about the CNOP. Come on, you bastard. Okay. Technical difficulties this game. All other tier 7 cruisers will have a heal. Well, that's an interesting point. Mine's still going to be strong. I mean, there's a few kind of light cruisers where if you're not willing to shoot them, you're going to have a hard time. Mine's always going to be one of those. We got some problems here. We're up a ship, but I might have to try and get B. The problem is if the carrier knows what he's doing. Oh, they got off A here. Interesting. I was going to say they're catching up in the background, even though we're up on ships here, which can change very quickly, obviously. So we need to tie it with A, and this is kind of why we need to slow it down. As a destroyer, if you get kind of wrecked early, you gotta try and stay alive and see what you can do. There's not a lot we're going to be able to do offensively to influence this match, but if we can get a couple caps, then it's up to our teammates, some of whom can't be bothered to even fucking play the game, like that guy. But they're gonna have to do it, but we're just gonna have to give them the foundation to work with. Not looking good though. We're down one ship. We got two battleships with the controllers in their hands, and then the carrier who's getting shot at, presumably, at the moment. So, looks like a loss to me. Got the flu and strep throat. Hasn't been a fun weekend. Oof. Well, if you feel a little bit better as time goes on, Joey. Fuck. This guy's got to beat him. Oh. Yeah, he's got about 13k. I got about 3. That's not a fight I could take. Am I spotting this guy? Alright, he got the Tennessee. That's big. I don't think I can torp him without dying. But it might be a decent trade. I don't know. They got to kill the Arizona. Which looks like it's possible.
Engine boost deactivated.
He's getting a little curious as to what's going on over here. Alright, they got him. That's big. I'm gonna try and keep him lit here and see if we can get some shots. What the Maz needs to do is flip A and then maybe... He should have killed me earlier. He's getting A, but our guy over here... We're gonna have to assume he's gonna die with the torp, but if he can slow down the capture... Sure why our battleship is proceeding further south. We need to be shooting this thing. I'm thinking about opening up on him, but I don't think I can kill him without dying. It's gonna be tight. 5 minutes.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
If he kills the Maz, it's over. Carlos, what's going on? Thoughts on Beepley? Try and remind me. We'll take a look at Beepley. Alright, Sirov is getting spotted now. We can consider opening up with the guns here to help. I think we'll have to do that.
Generator started.
Nice.
Smoke screen set.
Oh, we got the Maz. Huge.
Nice work.
Give him one of those. That should be the game right there. Ah, that one wasn't looking too hot, was it? Oh. King George is dead. Long live the king. Yeah, it just doesn't have enough time to kill us all. Fucker. Nice. What's the win rate so far? We're 1-0. That was a pretty good win. That was the people who left on the team pretty much did exactly what we needed to do there. The play of the game goes to New Mexico getting the Maz, who probably tried to suicide rush him. Nice. Daddy Dog, what's up? Beepley. Ingenious, yes. Mobility. Dispersion. I guess the main draw is this, huh? It's not bad. I mean, for probably the first year of the game, I had, I think, this and Norm Scott. Actually, I probably had Norm Scott in the pilot seat because there were no light cruisers back then. Can't remember what my build was. For sure, Makawa. Maybe Vian. Because the Americans have decent concealment to begin with. That's a workable build. Carlos coming in out, a competent blue team. What a thing. Don't see that every day, do you? Thank you very much, Carlos. Appreciate that. Zarkoon's in the house.
George
Either of us
Dewey
realize
is
ranked is actually
equivalent
next
of,
weekend.
of a
Wow.
rock star.
I think it was a safe assumption that it would be this weekend, but yeah, we'll be me and Zarkoon teaming up next weekend. Yeah, what ship were we talking? Leander? That's a pretty good start to the stream there. That was like a 5% chance win type of game that the Blues actually pulled off, so props to those guys on the team that were actually had the controllers in the hands and lasted longer than 5 minutes. Well played.
It's a trap!
Yeah, I've never gotten deeply involved, but I think it's a fine build. Yeah, what do we got here? Mine Case, Farragut, Bovoy. Oh boy, it's the Bovoy. T61, Gorky, Nuremberg, Devonshire, Leander. Yes, this is the matchup we wanted. This is what we wanted right here.
Show 'em what we've got, chaps.
Alright. I'd like the T22 to accompany me. The front or the British lights. Absolute menace to destroyers. I get close to them. Main weakness. Brittle stature, but we only got one battleship. We can fuck up all these cruisers if they make any mistakes. Alright, this is looking good.
Attention. Reporting the target position. All stations.
Fuck.
Smoke screen set.
Where's our dude? Where are you going, man? Bezar, thanks for subbing. God, we had a beautiful thing going here, and he bailed out. 10 hours from the fucking fun park. You want to bail out?
Torpedoes dead ahead.
Jesus. Where's he? Oh, he's dead. All right. Hey, I can't really beat a 2v1 here, I don't think. Trying to block that Surrey or whatever the fuck that thing is. Oh, yeah. Assume he got torps off there. We're just gonna have to play like he did. God damn it, will you fucking shoot? Jesus.
Main turret critically damaged. Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Oof, double guns knocked. Not entirely sure what this destroyer's been doing the whole fucking game. We're gonna dock here. See if we can get some repairs. Maybe let someone else fucking take a shot here.
Teammate, I need your support.
Our team.
Who does
General quarters.
work for? Who does
General quarters.
work for?
Nice work.
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
Yeah, at least at the minimum we traded there. We're only up 2 ships. Man, these games have been... Kevin, thanks for rejoining the members. Appreciate it. They still got the battleship, which is the problem. Update the credit card. This guy seems to be fascinated with ramming me. I don't know why the fuck with the map that's several thousand times bigger than the size of a ship, he's got to be right on top of me the whole game. Alright, so they got a Leander. I think he's got more health than me. I don't know. But if I could control this guy by remote, I would like park him somewhere right about here so we could see what's going on and see. I could just shoot the guy over here. But obviously he's not going to do anything remotely resembling something useful. We're going to have to fight this guy the old-fashioned way. Probably can't beat him, I doubt it. We'll give it a shot. I don't think we can lose at this point, hopefully. Fuck. Let's check in. Dallas still's full health. He'd have to really fuck it up to lose.
I need intelligence data.
These guys don't inspire confidence, but I don't think they can fuck it up. 7 minutes, though. That's a lot of time. What do you think? Let's take a poll here. Given this setup, 3v1, Crash B, quarter health, Dallas, full health, T22 about to commit suicide. Place your bets. Place your bets. While you're voting, don't forget to hit the like button. It does help the stream out quite a bit with YouTube. They're going to try. Played a bunch. Both teams kept surprising me with their choices. Yeah, I think this guy's got about 30 seconds left. The big threat to our chances are these guys are going to engage one at a time. But we just dropped the Leander down by about half. He was broadside the whole time, which doesn't strike me as a super experienced player. This is a disaster right here. Number one, you're advertising exactly where you are. You're not going to see them coming. He's going to come in with a sonar and blow the living shit out of you. This is pretty much the exact opposite of what I'd be doing. Once again, I would move this fucking thing right about here. Keep a line of sight on these things. Then these guys kill them with ease. That's the correct destroyer play. Sitting here, waiting to die while pissing your pants. Incorrect. Knowing how teammates are, I'm guessing they'll throw. They're trying. This guy is really trying here. It's going to come down to, as long as the Dallas doesn't completely shit the bed. I don't know how a full health Dallas could lose to, what was the Leander? 40%? I mean, he's on B and these guys don't even fucking know it because this guy didn't stop him. They're just destroyers. Players in general. Oh, he's got way more health than I thought. Oh, we might lose this because he can torp him right here without taking any damage. This guy, again, is a suicide risk. Uh-oh.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Alright. I want to single fire those. I guess I get why he was doing it because he's going for the knockout, but...
All stations, concentrate fire on
Oh!
the target.
There we go. With that shot, it should be loss proof, right? Oh, we got him. All right, 52 of you, 52% had faith in the Blues. Always a risky choice, but in this case, it paid off big time. All right. Let's look at the Leander for you. If you don't have this Belfast, I would put Fraser on there. Yeah, what else are we interested in? Thank you, Joey. Kind of looking at this Leon here. I already got the crate though, it looks like. Did they buff the Nagato? No, but that's coming. They put out a... Let's take a look here. I don't think I've actually done a deep dive on the upcoming changes. Balance overdue. Too long, didn't read. Concealment mod for more battleships. Kid gets defensive AA fire. Agata gets buffed. Azuma gets buffed. Several Italians get buffed. Premium Battalions get SAP. Weimar moves up a tier. Let's take a look. Nagato. Ever controversial Japanese battleship that deleted enemies with one salvo and missed entirely with the next. Started showing some cracks in her potential. Really? When did that begin? Boosting the DPM. 3 seconds shaved off the reload. What's that? 2 or 3, 4% AP damage buff. Doesn't seem like a huge boost. So I don't know. I don't think the Nagato's like the Nagato's problem is you gotta play it at max range and it can't hit anything at max range. Because it cannot defend itself from anything. Concealment mod available for all tier 6 to legendary tier battleships. That's huge. We don't expect the meta to shift much. I mean, here's the way I'm looking at it. The concealment mod will always be effective, whereas the RGA, range of guaranteed acquisition, effective in certain niche situations. So, oops. In my mind, concealment mod could be pretty big. That's going to be an expensive overhaul to put the entire fleet to that. Damo, what's going on? Abruzzi might actually become a good ship. Yeah, I think those Italians are going to change. They're going to pivot on a dime. Because right now, there's a lot going for them, except the damage is non-existent. They don't do any damage. D'Aosta could potentially dominate. Yeah, they're going to be good. Peak is trash talking. He claims, I guess, you don't put as much time or effort into my channel. Really? Well, good for him. Let's try the Venom. I don't know. Internet speed's rocking. 900 megabits per second. Upload 37.3. Yeah, I got some... I don't know what's going on here. I just checked the internet speeds. The internet's ripping, so... I'm thinking we might have some YouTube technicals. Hopefully they'll iron themselves out here. Appreciate you guys sticking with me. Betting on YouTube's end, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I got 0.0. I don't have any drop frames. I mean, it's not a computer problem. My internet itself is ripping right along. At that point, it's... likely something beyond my control, unfortunately.
Reporting the target position.
Bad stream of Yuki. Yeah, everybody's... It was bad for everyone.
All stations requesting fire on the
For the moment, it looks alright. We'll keep our fingers crossed. We got a destroyer that's over here. I can't push him without this Dallas being removed. I'm hoping these torps might hit him. I'm assuming he's right at the edge.
All stations
Fuck.
requesting fire on the designated target.
We got no support over here. Good news is we got 3 chumps in the back doing nothing. The bad news is we got cruiser and destroyer pushing. But I can tell you this much, we're not going to hold A. Get this Maz with the torps. Nope.
The ship is on fire.
This guy pushing north like that is just a complete waste of everyone's fucking time.
Smoke generator started. Problem solved, sir. Smoke screen set. Torpedoes astern.
Assuming he's got the sonar going here. Whoop.
Reporting the position of a strategic target. Engine boost activated.
I think we might get the Dallas. We'll see if we can push that Maz or not.
Torpedoes dead ahead.
Mm,
Concentrate fire on the enemy.
damn. Guys doing a hell of a job dodging.
Problem solved, sir. Nice work.
Smile, you son of a...
Critical engine damage.
Fuck.
Enemy cruiser foundered.
Beach Boys. Well, at least we got that guy. I don't know, they cleared out the carrier. The bulk of the force is completely irrelevant. I mean, we should win this one. But, you know, we got a Gady that doesn't understand capturing bases or anything like that, so... I don't think any of these players really realize how to win here, so... Could go either way. Maz has a fair amount of health. I don't know if this carrier can harass him and keep him from converting bases. I think we'll be alright. Joshua, what's going on? The team still has no balls. That's a tough game, though. I mean, we had our so-called support, the guys now he got on the edge of the map, went north, died. It didn't really help us. And we did have the Aoba or something. But he went down before he could really do much. Yeah, why don't we try something... Common sense algorithm. Yeah, what can we do here? Yeah, we're almost up to 100 likes here. Appreciate that. Sorry about the technicals earlier, but it looks like we're back in action. Why don't we fire up the old Megami? Play this game only when you're drunk? Well, from what we see out there, that's pretty much true for 99% of the players. Which is fine. Something to do while you're tying one on. Champagne needs more hit points. Yeah, I don't know why they, yeah, I don't get it. CV player now? Nah, not the end of the world. DeGrasse? Yeah, DeGrasse ain't bad. We do count-ins if we get 5 members in the stream, so once in a while it happens. Well, we're not going to have much spotting, I don't think. See what this guy winds up doing. Can't beat him, join him, right? The only real problem I have with the carriers is like if they know what they're doing and they want you dead, you can't stop them, right? Like anybody else, if they know what they're doing and they want you dead, they still gotta make the plays. Carrier can just be like, I choose you. But, come on, man. Let's try and get A here. I don't think they're contesting this. Everyone we see that spawned over A, it looks like they went in the mid. Yeah, this is a loss. Fuck. Great team. Oh, you're spotted, are you? Well, fuck you. You're gonna spot now, so. Yeah, the member streams when we mainly do the count-ins. That was a hell of a match. Alright, if we do manage to get A, then we're still technically in it here. Not looking good, but we're still technically in it. Dude.
Feuer auf festgelegtes Ziel.
Love the Oblivion streams. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Might do one tomorrow. My plan is to do another World of Warships stream tomorrow, but maybe tomorrow night. Because I already got 3 videos made for next week. So I'll see what I got going on. Yeah, we'll keep it going. Last time we went through about 40% of the Thieves Guild, I'd say. Jesus. What was that? You guys cannot concede A here. Why the fuck are they not getting C? This is not a game we should be losing. But fear rules the day. Jesus. Might get him. Nope. Guys, you don't have the fucking option to not get on the base. FT, what up? Open a bear. How the fuck does an Atlanta get torped by a Udachi? Look, you can sit here doing jack shit just like you're doing now, but just move over onto the base. Then we'll win the game. If you're going to be useless, do it in a useful position, you know?
All stations, concentrate fire on the target. Acknowledged.
Says I send commands too often. I find that hard to believe. They can kill the Udachi. We got a chance. Been playing over tier standards as bad as it's ever been. Yeah, it's definitely on one of its low peaks right now. Yeah, the games where you concede the caps the whole game, you're forcing yourself to have to kill everyone. Now, these guys are doing the I want to hold their hand. So they might be able to pull it off, but it's a lot fucking harder to sink the team than it is to win on score. See if we can get him on fire again here. Alright. For some reason, they got a battleship way the fuck up north. Man, you guys make it so much fucking harder on yourselves. Like, you're just sitting here in a clump, right? Just move over 2 feet, do it on the base.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Yeah, we'll try and zone for the Udachi here. The good news is it's becoming harder to lose this, but it's been an interesting strategy. Is that a Jean Bart on the moon? This is a Brandenburg. Our Jean Bart was parked in the back, though. Actually, the Jean Bart on our team did okay. Man, we did not deserve that one. But times are tough. We'll take what we get. Love the videos. What do you recommend to watch to get better? Well, I got this channel called Tbull. We got a lot of content on there.
Good game, everyone.
Beyond that, you'll have to do your own research. Battleship clumps. Common sight these days. Absolutely.
Good game, everyone.
Your definition of a good game and mine are different. All Jean Bart players should be good because it hasn't been in the game in about 2.5 years. That's a good point, yeah. I've seen dudes with Founders Edition flags, though, making plays that I would characterize as incorrect. So you never know. I think in general you're right, but you always got to remember, like, you know, they could have not played the game for 2 years, or could be their little brother playing, or they might just never have learned how to play the game. Yeah, in general. I mean, it's like the old duck flag. Like the first year or so of the duck flag, I was just terrified of having them on my team because they were very special players. Now, the duck flag did get re-released, but it's been about, I don't know, 1.5, 2 years since the duck flag was actually on the thing. Flamu, yeah, Flamu is my serious answer. He's who I learned how to play the game from. But I would prefer if you watch me, because his channel is about 20 times bigger than mine. I could use all the help we can get. Golden Ear Skins. Yeah, the Suzuki. I I got a Suzuya video coming out next week. Yeah, the skins are pretty cool. I could show you. Last year it was Yamato and Congo. They're basically like black skins with like gold stylings. They look pretty cool. Man, it's like pulling teeth some games. Now it's the turkey flag. Oh, the submarines, yeah. We can only hope and pray that our... Oh, it looks like the John Bart had a good game. We can only hope and pray that we can avoid that debacle for as long as possible. I'm a little torqued because I spent all my insignias about a week ago, and then within 24 hours, they're like, oh, we're going to make concealment builds a thing. And I had enough insignias to boost Kondo up to 16. Why don't we play the Congo and you guys can see the skin. But basically it'll be similar to these. Pretty stylish. Cinco de Mayo. Oh, have you been playing on the PCs, Arkin? Better or worse balance? From what I've seen, they're a disaster, but... Golden Bee Camo, some of the nicest in the game. Yeah, I'd say they're pretty stylish. Here's what it looks like. Yeah, we got a Mine Case and a Mayhem. Might be worth further investment. Yeah. I mean, the difference between 16 and 15, you're not going to notice it. But I don't know. I mean, the question's still going to be, is a full-on concealment focus going to be worth it? And I don't know about that. I mean, probably not. I still think I'd rather have it than the proxy mod. Gives yourself a little bit more breathing room. Subs come, you're out. Thoughts in Des Moines and Saipan? I mean, Des Moines extremely strong. Saipan is what it is. It's a carrier. Seemed like a good one. If I want to fight a Tennessee mono a mono. Emerald, on the other hand, yes. Look out!
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Let's try that again. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Farragut versus Minikaze. Place your bets. Oh, he doesn't have the Emerald supporting, so it's not exactly a Farragut v Minikaze. But we can watch and see how often he shoots before he dies. Did shoot once, okay. Missed the torpedoes, yes. Oh, we got him! Subs get guided torps, yeah. 12-4. Swirsky. I mean, if you're gonna really lean all in on it, then it becomes interesting. Come on, keep coming here. Let's go. Oh, I got him. Nice. That's a pretty good play for, you know, he's gonna go down, but essentially the Farragut killed the destroyer and the cruiser, which is not bad. Smoke sonar, yes. If he happens to hit this guy with the torps, this guy's gonna have a hell of a game. Gonna try and keep him alive though, if possible. He's angling hard here. Jesus. Luckily, the Brittany's all in on HE, so we don't really have to account for him. Come on, for God's sakes. He ate skip bombs and they did nothing. Alright. Don't need concealment from the border. Don't be the first thing they see. Yeah, that's a good point, because a lot of guys, once they get a target, they'll just sit here zoomed in for the rest of the game. So, if you're not the first target, then you're safe. Man, the Farragut's on a hell of a rampage here. Alright, let's see if we can maintain the lead here. I think we should be able to. We're probably done for this match, at least the next third of it. Congo's got some speed. But we got to get back into position to defend B, of course. But yeah, it's just, I mean, just in terms of, even if the players don't really understand the concealment or whatever, and they're not trying to use it to their advantage, like, once again, RGA becomes a factor. It's not even a factor every battleship game. And the games that it is, it's only a factor in certain plays. Now, in those plays, it can be a difference maker. When we got destroyers close to us, you know, you get an extra kilometer of them, especially if we got some smoke involved. Or maybe they're trying to come around an island that you're playing tightly. But that's not every game. It's just kind of like my approach with the AA mods. Like, yeah, they're going to be nice, but until the carriers are pretty much in every game, you know, a lot of times we basically don't have a tiered slot or a slot 4 mod if we got the AA on there, or other aspects of our commander builds we don't have anything in there.
General quarters.
Work for. Who does
General quarters.
work
13
for?
months. Not correct, refund please. Luke, checking in for 22 months. Where does it say 13 months? No problem, Tom. Appreciate you tuning in and checking it out. Appreciate the turnout here, guys. That's almost 2 years of support, Luke. Appreciate it. The members are down a bit this month. I don't know if people are ticked off that we're not 100% World of Warships, but the World of Warships content still remains. Appreciate you guys that are members. "13 months on your screen." Well, we know the truth. It could be at the current level or something like that. Would be my guess. Ain't necessarily over.
Does
General quarters.
work for? Who does
General
13
quarters.
here too.
work
FT.
for?
Let's take a look. I don't know. It says 20 months here. But you're seeing 13. Oh, it's all good, Joey. Don't expect anyone to be members. It's just a nice bonus if we get it.
Who does
General quarters.
work for? Who
Mine as
does
well, but I'm curious. Well, maybe there's a little glitch or something if it's saying you guys are all 13. Have to save for a 600k house in a 2021 Forerunner. Yep.
does
My 17 months.
work
Only 11.
for?
Who knows, guys? Maybe it's all goofed up or something.
Work for?
Whatever the duration, we're just happy to have the support. Yell some OGs.
Who does
General quarters.
work for? Who does
General quarters.
work for?
Who does number 2 work for? Who does General Quarters work for? What's the point of being a member when it might be 2 weeks between streams? Well, number 1, I don't think there's ever been 2 weeks between the streams.
Does
But number 2, I mean,
Quarters.
work
just a way to
for?
support the content, guys. You know, it's a lot of time and effort, despite what some other CCs might be telling you. Basically, I spend as much time on this as a full-time job. don't get compensated nearly in the same manner as I would be. It would be illegal for any employer to pay me what I'm making here, but it is what it is. I enjoy it. Have some fun doing it. Make a little bit of pocket money at the side. It's all good. But you don't have to be a member. If you just tune in and check out the streams, that's all the support I really could ask for. So, is what it is. Not talking about me? Oh, okay. General Quarters works for private parts. Let's see here. Can he throw in a request for Riga? We could try it, but I still have yet to see the utility of playing this pile of shit. Don't even play boats anymore, but still enjoy the content. I appreciate it. Missed the first comment. Yeah. No. Now I see what it is. I read the first comment, and then I read the second one as its own. Appreciate it, Doug. Z Doctor coming in out with a 10 spot. Toss a coin to your captain. Thank you very much, Z Doctor. Sean, what's up? Learned a lot from watching. Appreciate that, John. And we played Georgia. Maybe. Potatoes make it all worthwhile.
George Dewey is equivalent of a rock star.
Boy, начинается. A lot of bitching when it comes to this game. A lot of it's over top nonsense. Yeah, it's just I kind of have a feeling that's just any game in general now. People just like to bitch. It's the roaring 20s. People like to bitch these days. Hamster Thor coming in out with a 5 spot. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, guys. I mean, there's people that complain or criticize because they're trying to improve the game or they see some definite faults with it. And then there's this, battleship commanders. Oh, I died by someone shooting HE, so I'm going to go complain about that. It's like, well, it's not really the problem that you seem to think it is. It's all good, though.
George Dewey is
At the end of the day, it's
equivalent
just a game.
of a rock star.
Here to have fun. Logan, what's up? Yeah, let's see here. Try the radar. What do we got? 11-7. That would put us right about here. Oh, as soon as I fire it up, he gets off the base.
George Dewey is equivalent of a rock star.
If there were no Tbull, there'd be no Dimitri. Who wants that one? Yeah, that's pretty dystopian. Thank you, 40 ounce. Would that even be a life worth living at that point? I don't know. Got back into WoW, was watching you. Well, appreciate it. Oh! Alright. See if we can give him a whack for the diddle. George Dewey Rockstar thing. Yeah, that was a great find. I think I can hit him. We'll try maybe the back gun. Ah, might have gotten the front guns cleared. Not much. I don't know why you guys like this. I can't get it to do any damage. Something going on with a ship that I definitely don't know about.
Большая пробоина. Быстро набираем воду. Неполадки устранены.
Get to hope he's not paying attention. Has anyone seen Dimitri since the incident? I think I saw him once. I don't know that the actual Dimitri's exact screen name, but I did see a Dimitri like a year later. I assume he's still out there throwing games. Might even be on this team right now. I'm going to try and pop this radar here. Jesus, come on.
Команда противника получила преимущество.
Got a reset. Not looking like it's going to matter. I get the idea of the Riga, just like keep it angled like a battleship and profit, but this doesn't capture my hearts and minds. Evening table, a little late for the party, but some British BB gameplay. Yeah, we can do that. Which one you got in mind? Italian works better. Well,
George
Italian's
Dewey
more
is
accurate, but the guns
equivalent
are,
of a rock star.
or the survivability is a little bit, not even a little bit. It's completely different. People like the Riga, like, when we were pointing at the guys, you know, if you're just going to engage with the front guns, you can be more or less, I wouldn't say invincible, but tough to sink. But you can do that in a battleship as well. Spartan, what's going on? Legends of the full tiers and bigger map. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's the maps that are actually bigger. I think it's just the spawns are further back, which makes them seem bigger. I mean, on one hand, I would prefer being able to deploy properly, but people already are, like, positioned in a way that if they just went forward, they would be fine, and they can't handle that. So why would we assume that people can figure out how to position from one central spot in the back? I mean, that seems even more difficult. Nelson or Buffgar? Let's try the Nelson. The full tiers what you guys aren't realizing from the PC is you got your +2 matchmaking. We got +1 because of the condensed tiers. So yeah, we lost World War One tier ship and we lost a tier 9 ship. But other than that, it's like +1, -1 matchmaking. That's actually, I think, one of the biggest strengths of this game. Very underrated. We'll just play right in between C and B here and try and cover them both. Sorry I don't like it. I don't hate it. It's just... It's just not my main squeeze, you know. Buy Hyuga come Monday. Yeah, I'll be checking that one out. If you want to wait till Tuesday, I'll have a review up most likely. But on paper, it looks pretty decent. So we'll kind of favor B, but I'll try and be in a position that I can cover C as well. Grinding Montana and Des Moines on PC, don't want to lose it. Yeah. I think the biggest mistake Legends made is putting the Bureau in play. As opposed to just having it grind out. It's a little bit different approach between the two versions, but... Oops. Oh, the potatoes today? They've been trying. I don't think they've cost us too many wins yet, but... They're trying. Gonna back up or not? Not look like it. He's letting his crew off for lunch. In the middle of a war. I think he's stuck. See if that torp hits him before we shoot. Alright, he's dead. Everyone's beached over here. The hell's going on? Did you play the kid yet? Yeah, I actually played the kid and we didn't... I got into a sticky situation. Alright, let's see if we can get this guy to appear here. Give him the old heave-ho. Oh boy! Oof. Alright, that side is one. Come on, dude. Keep shooting him. Dude, how are you losing this fight? Every time someone beaches, just letting off the crew. Yeah, it's an old naval trick. If you know you're going down. At least let the non-combatants off. Probably not how I would have played that one, but that's alright. Hmm. Hoping that lion would go down so we could push forward here with great vigor. There you go. Yes. Fuck. This guy seems like he's trying to torp my ass, doesn't it? We're gonna let him get close enough to where he thinks he can't miss. I'd probably blow him up here, but I don't want to miss wide. Hey go!
We sank an enemy cruiser.
Vipers, scratch offs coming in hot with a 20 spot. Oh,
George Dewey
says,
is
thank you very much,
equivalent
Viper.
of a rock star.
Has been quite generous today. Appreciate the support. You guys need to win that. You need to win it quickly. Annoying boygo. Shit. Yeah, I gotta shoot him because this Benson's shooting me and assume. Oh, come on! I'm assuming he's gonna remain spotted here. How the fuck did that miss? Alright.
We destroyed an enemy battleship. Take the lead. Fire support.
Fuck, he got a lot of torps on me.
Torpedoes astern.
Fuck! Not high hopes for this crew, unfortunately. I don't get these guys that are... Last video I had on this map, the same guy was doing... Or someone was doing the same thing going south. B is where the fucking game is going to be won and lost. Go straight towards it. It's too bad. I felt like I was taking a huge risk shooting that Nuremberg when he was broadside, but I was like, this should be an automatic kill. Then I switch over to HE for the destroyer. Don't get the Nuremberg. That's a bit of a problem. Should have just shot the destroyer. He might be able to hold on here, though. This Akatsuki actually looks like he's trying to win the game. I don't know. This one's interesting. I mean, the only one that I'm seeing playing well, Akatsuki's doing well, and then their destroyer captured their base. This guy's obviously a new player, so we should assume he's going to die without doing anything. So that'll put us up about 70 or 80 points. Then it depends what the destroyer does. If he goes over here to try and capture this base, this guy could come over here, kill this thing, and capture this base, which would be a win. Or if this destroyer shoots a torp here and then goes to kill him, then they should win. This guy's got no chance. Duke Yorka's British cruiser Penangles. I don't see how this thing can win because he's got a full health Benson to take care of. Place your bets. I don't know. It's going to be interesting because they're not probably going to get caps here. Oh. If he would have noticed this thing and shot him, that would have been a huge turning point. See, I think they can win this now because he's going towards C. It'll be up to the Akatsuki. Can he recognize? All he's got to do is get on B. Benson trying to throw the game. This could go either way. Sometimes the worst played games are the most interesting. Suzuya, Otago, or Eugene? I would say Suzuya, then Otago, then Eugene. Alright, can he hit him or not? You're already dying. You gotta kill him in return here. Why the fuck are your guns not shooting him? You have to kill him in return. Holy fuck. Even at 2 kilometers, he refused to shoot him. That's dedication. Come on, come on. There you go. Now I don't think right now this North Carolina last scene coming around here, he's almost certainly coming this way, right? He doesn't have enough time to get north to be unspotted, and he can't withstand a shot. You gotta move forward here is the point I'm trying to make. Alright, he did have a smoke. Interesting. Ah, fuck, you screwed that up. Yeah, so I wish we could still see the game, but basically I was going to say get on the other side of that island, and then, yeah, it's going to be risky. I would have broken to the east towards the sea cap, hoping that the North Carolina was turning north to go around that island. He did a pretty good job, though, and especially for a Japanese destroyer. I mean, that is rare when you get a Japanese destroyer on your team that doesn't completely fuck it up. So he made all the right plays until the last second there. Then he kind of, I don't think he recognized the final move that he had to make. But we'll give him a GG. That was a well played Akatsuki game. Good job getting A. Good job going back. He got the destroyer. He had all the pieces were in place except for the final piece. Eugene does get good sonar, yeah, but the problem with that is so does the hipper. So if you got a hipper with this, you need 2 hippers. Probably not. Plays good just until the end. I mean, he can't. It was a tough play to make. I'll give him that. And he almost had the smoke down. You have to assume that in that instance, when you're reading the map, okay, I can't see the North Carolina. You have to guess what he's going to do. And there's a 98% chance that he's going to be where he was, right? So you immediately have to get to the point where he won't have a direct line of sight with you point blank like that. Another option would have been to get really tight on the island and hope to get the 2-kilometer proxy spot and then just do a ring around the Rosie with him. That would have been a hard play, but potentially it would have worked. I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to criticize the Akatsuki game. He damn near clutched it. Yeah, you guys want to try Beepley on the Wichita? And well, 100 out of 100 times we'll take a Japanese destroyer player that doesn't do, or that does shit that is relevant to winning the game. Like, he was getting caps, he was doing... He actually helped me out quite a bit, too. He had some torp strikes that kind of bailed me out, so... It's in terms of random teammates destroyer play, that's some of the best I've seen in quite a while. Baltimore not better in the hipper? I don't know. They're both pretty good. I'd probably take Baltimore. But the torpedo, you know, they got their strengths and advantages. You got the torpedoes, so I mean, the hipper is extremely hard to dislodge. All right, 2 destroyers per. We got a Shiratsu and a Fletcher. Summers Gaja. We got 9-7 detection. That's pretty decent. Even used his guns, yeah. No, that guy for sure knew what he was doing. That's just, I mean, I think he probably, if he had 10 seconds to evaluate the play, he probably would have known what to do. It's just, you had to, that's how, I mean, you saw how quickly the North Carolina came around. You had to be able to look at the map and in 1 split second know exactly what you have to do, which obviously takes a lot of experience. But I think he, you know, he got the smoke down. He was trying to disengage. The other possibility, I think it's even probable that the North Carolina was proxy spotting him through the smoke, so that wouldn't have mattered at that point in time. Hello, the game started 40 seconds ago. Why are you guys not moving? Hipper probably more flexible. I mean, they both do what they do very well. What you can do on this map is try and get a quick read. I might be able to get into A, because they're almost certainly going around the far side. The problem with, if I get in the middle here, we have 0 support. So it's extremely risky. It could be a very short game. But I think it's an interesting play to make. Oh, nope. And we're done. That's why we need spotting here. If you take 2 minutes to deploy, you kind of fuck up your team. You hit ready, be ready to go. What's up, Ryan? How you doing? Oh, we're already dead. There's no support necessary. See if we can do a little more damage to him. The Veneto, all he's got to do is move forward and then we die. Dude, you're having a hell of a fucking game here, man. Jesus. Have these guys shot? You think they've shot the gun? Just ram? Yeah. Well, this game's already over, as you can tell. 3.5 minutes in. That was a fun run. I mean, I get that you think, like, oh, it's not going to really make that much difference. I'll hit ready, I'll go take a quick shit, and then get back into the game. I mean, this guy not being able to go just completely fucked me up. Because I would never get that close to this thing. It's not making you want to reinstall. Nah, don't blame me there.
I need intelligence data. Get back. Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Hammer Thor, when to prioritize spotting versus engaging with destroyers. Well, destroyers is all about what can I possibly do, right? At any given moment. And the answer to that changes very rapidly.
George Dewey is equivalent of
Dude,
a
you
rock
need
star.
way more than intelligence data. Yeah, I mean, it's a very complicated question. But basically, if I'm in a destroyer v destroyer situation, then the evaluation is, can I win the fight, right? So, like, if I'm a destroyer right now and I got a York and a destroyer, and by the way, a long-range Iowa shooting me, I can't win that fight, right? So I wouldn't want to take that. If I could maybe spot... Look at these beautiful widespreads. You know, that'd be a decent situation to be spotting in. If you go back to the game on Trap earlier, that was like a great opportunity for the destroyer to just spot. That's all we needed him to do. Hang on! Fuck.
Problem solved, sir.
Thought I was still backing up. Whoops, a daisy. We gone.
We're hull below the waterline. We're flooding. The ship is on fire.
Fuck, that sucks. If we could have got that Suzuki, I think this team might have been able to... Yeah, I don't know. It still is going to be tough for him. Fletcher's who killed me last match. Get out of here, Tom. Ah. Appreciate you hanging. Yeah, it's a tough play, but what I was attempting to do here is like probably 8 or 9 times out of 10, right? You got 3 ships that spawn here. And for some reason, they're obsessed with going over here. It's like fault line. Why do the guys that spawn south side and central always go west? It makes no sense whatsoever. So what you can do in low visibility / high speed ships on occasion is get in here, capture quickly, get over to B. By the time they're getting over here into firing positions, you're just about ready to capture this base. Now you can just kind of bail and you got some background income. So it's an interesting play to make. Very high risk, obviously. Like if anybody plays the mid like that Venezia did or whatever the fuck this thing is. Veneto. You know, it's a hard counter. But unfortunately, you know, this Fletcher, he picked up the controller eventually, but it was a minute and a half after the match started. So we didn't have that information. Beautiful, beautiful widespreads. Boom. That was huge right there, because now we should be able to get 2 cap. If they can capture C and hold it. This is pretty easy to do. If I'm Massachusetts, just drop anchor here, let him pull forward. Blow this guy up. Of course, he doesn't even see him. That's part of the problem. There's a lot of... We've had like 3 or 4 games today where it should be relatively easy to wrap it up. That if you just kind of reckon... You got to look at the map as part of the problem. Is this console? Yeah. I got the PlayStation 4. Or no, PlayStation 5. There, he noticed him. Or maybe that was secondaries hitting him, I don't know. Well, that should be a win, right? They can't fuck this up, can they? Zarkoon shot you. Little rusty. Who are you talking about, me? I don't think I've been playing bad. You might have a different opinion. I mean, we can make plays like this where we know it's extremely high risk. As long as you know ahead of time that it's a high risk play and you voluntarily choose to make it, then, you know, it's fixable. Just don't make the play next time if you want to be... Tighten it up a little bit. Yeah, there's no... You can't really say what's the best cruiser, this tier, that tier. It usually doesn't work that way. Okay, I mean, here's the saving grace is this guy can't get killed. He can't get into position to be spotted and killed quick enough. I don't believe. You noticed I haven't played Legendary tier yet. Did you notice that? Pensacola, Dallas, best tier 5. Those are good. What do you got, tier 5? Pensacola might be the way.
George Dewey is equivalent of a rock star.
Aoba, Exeter, yeah. Pensacola's a one-hit wonder. It depends on if you're getting shot from the sides or the front. Z Doctor with the 5 spot, appreciate it. Just at a game where Destroyer and Carrier were AFK. That's nice of them. To grace your presence. Yeah, I mean, I get it. Like, sometimes you hit ready and then, oh, something comes up, right? But this should not be a regular occurrence for people. Maybe you got internet trouble here and there. I mean, there's certain things you can't control, but man, that's about 2 or 3 games today that we've clawed one out. What looked like a sure loss. Whew. All right. Deosta might be the best tier 5. Yeah, that'll be interesting to see. I mean, the SAP secondaries are brutal, right? So it wouldn't surprise me if those guns come out swinging. Let's see, what do we got here that we can do? Want some legendary tier? Let's try the Alaska. Having lagging problems? Well, we had some technicals earlier, but knock on wood, it's been running smooth since. Italian's easily the least played line. Yeah, it's just... there's not enough to them right now. I get the idea of, like, stealthy, fast, you know, it's kind of appealing, but... two Yamatos, Montana. Wooster, Minotaur, Shima. I don't know. For the Italians, it always seemed to me like they were balanced with SAP in mind, but then we didn't have the SAP, so it's like, well, that's kind of disappointing that they finally get around to doing it. It's like, why didn't you guys, if you're going to launch the Italians, just put it in the game, right? It really was a head scratcher. All right, I see your guns moving. Just turn your engine on. Back it up. Yep, you were too close. You almost were in position to shoot. Oops. Missed my turn. So busy focusing on my inept teammates. You're in the game. You're the Yamato on the enemy team. All right. Well, hopefully you'll give me some professional courtesy and minimize the stream and the audio while we play. Oh, you might be stream sniping. That's possible. What do you think about the whole Weimar to tier 7 thing? That's interesting. One thing I haven't
George
considered,
Dewey
we should
is
check the
equivalent
patch notes again.
of a rock star.
But I think someone's pointing out that it might be the only tier 7 without a heal. I would have to assume they would put a heal on it, right? I don't know. He's the pricey potato. Wooster. Shit. Oh, he didn't move backwards like I thought he would. Alright, we're gonna pop the... well... No, I can't even see him on the radar. Oh. Be a short one. Martel doesn't have a heal. I think it does. They're saying they're not adding anything to it. Might change stuff if it underperforms. That's... I don't really get that. Come on. Yeah, what can we do to affect the outcome? Gotta switch the plane for the heal. Oh, that could be true, yeah. I'm trying to... What I want to do is move into this gap right here and hammer these guys, but I don't think I can... The Shima's unknown. Where is that? It's kind of a slow play, but I think maybe anchoring right here and preventing these guys from re-getting A while the Shima goes to get B. That could be the best play I can make right now. I don't know. But it's... We might sit here for a couple minutes not doing anything. Which is always frustrating.
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
Golden showers. Damn.
The ship is on fire.
Fuck. That's what I didn't need. I don't know where this guy is. Could be the Fletcher up here spotting me, or it might be the Shima somewhere over here. Looks like that's probably the case. Well, that sucks. What do we got? C. Speaking of golden showers, I want a Flint game. I can maybe do it. Minotaur rushing a Yamato. I don't think that's the way. Right here, Minotaur. Make a play that matters. Holy shit, he's right in front of you.
Reporting a target's position.
Come on, man. There you go.
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
Kill his ass, Seabass.
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
Dude.
Torpedoes, dead ahead. Torpedoes astern. Torpedoes astern. We're hull below the waterline. We're flooding quickly. Problem solved, sir. We've been spotted. All stations requesting fire support.
Gotta be right here.
I need intelligence data.
Shit. Gonna be tough. We got a little bit of a lead built in, but we need these battleships to take this Yamato out here. I'm pretty sure I was getting spotted by the Minotaur or whatever's over there. Alright, he's dead.
All forces, capture that area.
Our team has taken
Nice. It's actually a pretty interesting legendary tier game, if you can believe it.
We've been spotted.
Typical Shima play. He's all in.
Torpedoes astern. Alle Stationen, melde Position eines strategischen Ziels.
This ain't over, but I think we got a decent shot here. Thank you, Baklava. I'm just gonna park here. As long as I can pin them where they are, they can't challenge B. We need to get B for sure. If he's trying to tort me or not. Looks like he might be.
Enemy severely damaged.
Nice. I don't know if he got it off or not. He would have been ready. All right. Just capture B, guys. Don't let me down here. This is a win. Useful teammates in a legendary tier game, yeah. These are the hacks. I got some codes from WG. That was a fun game.
battle ends in 5 minutes.
Feuer auf festgelegtes Ziel.
Our victory is in sight.
Tbull's a good ship. Isn't afraid of anything. Crazy Hazy, thank you very much. Appreciate it. All right. Nice match. Peekaboo shot. Yeah, the Alaska's long enough that if you really manage it, you got to understand that your
George Dewey is equivalent of
the
a rock
position
star.
on your ship that is spotted is the middle, right? So it's more useful if you got the front kind of poking out, but in that case, we had the back poking out. We got 3 shells into them. Didn't quite finish them off, but it was pretty close. Alright. Only afraid of blue team. Yeah, I'm terrified of the blues. Reds, we'll take them on. Sometimes they'll beat us, sometimes not. Didn't stream snipe you. Nah, I can tell you we're playing fair. Good to see you out there, Joey. Okay, what are we in the mood for? Well, let's get back to the... We'll try and play a destroyer and see if I can address the question spotting versus engagement. I kind of forgot about the question earlier. I mean, destroyers, why it's kind of a fun class to play is it's so fluid. Like, what you should be doing really rapidly changes. But it's a tension of... Alright, assuming you're trying to capture the base and counter the enemy destroyer, which is what you should be doing, how we should go about doing that changes, right? Alright, so here we got a 2-destroyer match. I'm in the mid, but I'm responsible for spotting the right-hand side of the match, so we will redeploy there. Luckily, that's a quick redeployment. What I would hope this guy would do is move right about here with the intention of capturing B. If that's impossible, you can maybe get A as a backup. What do they got? They got Alaska, Stalingrad, and Hipper. So we got 3 very dangerous cruisers. But I mean, when should we be spotting? We should be trying to spot as often as possible. It's just, when is that going to be the main goal? That's usually more of a late game play when... for instance, let's say we have the 3 cap triangle. We got B, C, and D. Well, then my goal in that case would be to come here and just spot the mid and prevent the guys from, presumably they got A, getting into B for sure, preventing them from getting into C and D. That'd be a good opportunity to spot. Bear not ready to go. Unfortunate. So we got major problems in the mid. We got the 2 guys that can cover them moving off to the west. They can't do anything from there. Destroyer that's responsible for capturing / spotting the mid, not playing the game. Major problems. Major problems. Rapids on our team. Oh yeah, he's in the Des Moines. Let's see where he's at. Yeah, there he is. So having a good, reliable player like that increases the value of the spotting because you know they'll actually utilize it. So here, our support ship's close. This will be an easy fight. Alright, this guy's fucked. Turn hard into the torps. We expect him to be torping on that angle, so we come back. And they lost their destroyer for no gain. So now here we can try and spot these guys. It's tough to tell on the map. I think this guy would probably spot him. Oops. But we can guarantee that. I can also probably get into B, which I'm going to do. Because of the fact that I think these... I don't know. You can make a case this is too early to leave. But I think we can grab B for free, and if... There's also a chance we got the destroyer there, so...
Engine boost activated.
We'll see what happens. If we lose that flank, it's because of shitty spotting, then I'll take the blame for the loss. But I want to try and grab B here. Yeah, he's on the same page I am. We don't know where their 3rd destroyer or their 2nd destroyer is, but he's not challenging Cap, so it's not looking like he's a very strong... He might not even be playing for all we know. Look at this fucking slug. That's kind of crippling, though, if you lose your destroyer in the first 30 seconds like that. Okay. See how these guys are doing. He's low. See if we can help out here. Just shoot him once to scare him off. I don't know if he knows where I am, but I don't want him pushing me.
Engine boost deactivated.
Fire some AP since he's pretty much broadside. There we go. Be nice to have a fire going on him. Got Yamato once. Keeping an eye on the map in case anyone looks like they're pushing in here from the west, but see if we can get any support going here for these guys. We don't have the flood on the Yamato, but someone's got a fire behind him after he damage controlled, so see if we can pile on a little bit. Alright, so here's a good chance to potentially spot. I don't know, I gotta be careful because we are close to the Alaska's radar. Fuck. Des Moines is dead. Colbert rushing the Alaska, Jesus. I think he might get him. Alright. Fair enough. And the Yamato's dead. We'll get C quick, then we gotta defend B with our lives. It's gonna be a tight one. Seems like the destroyer is over here. Sometimes you're distracted, don't pick it up for 15 seconds. Yeah, I mean, well, if you're moving forward, that's one thing. It's just kind of a respect for your teammates type of thing. If you say you're ready to play the game, try and be ready. Oh, fuck. That's a problem. I might try and nuke this thing.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
We got some competing interests here. We got the destroyer on D. We got the Stalingrad, who, if we can't get rid of him, he could cause problems. And then we got to desperately get back to defend B as quickly as possible. We got some serious problems. Oops. In fact, I'd really be shocked if we could pull this one off. Alright, they're on D. Looks like the guy sailed through D, so... Nope, now he's back on it. If we get the Stalingrad and then the destroyer, I think we'll be alright. I don't know, we got a huge point problem. Riga's getting pushed back, so he's becoming less and less relevant. Gearing. I think Gearing had pretty much full health, so it's going to be a tough fight. We're forced to make it. Nah, that's a loss. He's... And chill for a bit. Yeah, my plan as of now, I'll probably be back tomorrow morning, so...
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
Appreciate you hanging out, though.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Torpedoes, dead ahead. Concentrate fire on the
Like, if he wants to make one... I don't know, the Stalingrad's a problem because of the... I believe it's got a radar. Hipper's a problem because of the sonar. We got a lot of problems. Oh, it doesn't have that much health. Alright.
critical engine damage.
Enemy destroyer sunk.
Problem solved, sir.
Yeah, there, 40 ounce. Alright, take her easy.
Our team depends upon you.
Yeah, that was a close one. That's just... Obviously, we can't do this on our own. I don't know. What do you think moving off of the CD line early? It was a risky play, but I still think it was the right play. I mean, I didn't see them not having shots at the guys over here. I think we were getting spotting from whatever this battleship was over here. We did get the cap, which generated several hundred... I don't know, maybe at least 100 points. Probably more than that, even. So... Now we're just trying to lure them into making a mistake here. Come on! Score is frozen with a 170-point lead in their favor, so it's tough. Grober.
Smoke generator started. Critical engine damage. The ship is on fire.
Eesh.
Main turret critically damaged.
Probably should have saved those torps rather than trying to blind farm. Bismarck needed to take the Stalingrad. Well, he did, but the Stalingrad also did get shoved up about 3 squares. I don't know. That was a tough play. Ooh, we got a Kraken. A tough play for the Bismarck, because, I mean, you want to finish him off, right? You got him on the ropes, but he was getting fucked up from the crossfires. And the value of the Stalingrad was going down the further north he got. I don't know, it's a tough call. Well, it wasn't a horrible game. How about Caracciolo? We haven't played this one for a little while. Let's bust it out. Solo Warrior. Nah, the problem with that game is they had the caps. They had the background scores, so I had to kill them both. I mean, it was less than a 0.5% chance to win that game. Yeah, they got one cruiser, the Dallas. Monahan, Fubuki, Maz. We got a Benson and a pair of Fubukis. Oof. Not looking good. We get an extra cruiser as well. Shave off half for restoration. Well, that's what they did in the last update. I'm starting to think that was a mistake because they reversed it this update. But I don't agree with the idea of having unlimited planes throughout the match, which is if you're really turning that restoration down, that's essentially what you're doing. Yeah, I got the West Virginia. Yeah, they get an Andrea, Byron, Nagato, and a King George V with a North Carolina.
Siamo stati avvistati. Corazzata nemica individuata. Corazzata nemica individuata. A tutte le unità, concentrare il fuoco sul bersaglio.
Come on.
Бой начинается!
Raybird, thanks for subbing. I don't want to push in aggressively here, but we're going to have to because these guys are both on the verge of dying. It'd be a disaster. If I can get the Dallas, we might be okay. Looks like they're sending some more battleship weight over here as well.
Attenzione, segnalo la posizione del bersaglio.
Secondary is 4-7. Let's see if we can get them involved here. Should start going off. Nice. Well, Dallas can't really stop us from getting right next to him. Going back to the Hipper v. Baltimore debate earlier, that's the clear advantage of the Germans and other cruisers that have torps. Those things can't protect themselves from you. We're gonna get some Hegons this match? Yeah, it's possible. I mean, probably not at this point. With the cruisers dead. It's possible. Alright. We got A, we got B. Just gonna let this shot develop here. Oops.
Allarme incendio.
We got all 3 caps.
Problema risolto, signore.
La nostra squadra è in vantaggio.
Wish they'd buff the dispersion as opposed to the reload. Well, is that what the buff? Yeah, I haven't even seen what the buffs were for these ones. They just need to put an accuracy commander in there. I mean, these are actually pretty decent in terms of aim once you get that going, but the fact that most of the players aren't going to have that option is just pretty pathetic. Okay, why are we killing ourselves here when we have a game that's winnable?
Ritirata. Ritirata. Ritirata.
Beautiful misses, yes. You had to get right up close and personal to miss.
Ritirarsi presso l'area.
Now he's shooting. Alright, so he's got 11,000 health. Nope, 9,000 health. This guy's got 10, 20, 30, 41,000. Let's see who wins a gunfight.
A tutte le unità, richiedo fuoco di supporto.
Alright, looks like he's going in the cap here. We got the Andrea with crossfires. We got problems. I gotta get back in the cap, though. If he flips C, we're in serious trouble. We're not gonna count on this guy to counter him, you know that. Oh, let's see how we're doing here. I'm expecting him to have torps next time he's got a shot. See if we can dodge him. I think he's gonna die. We'll have the secondaries and the main guns hitting him. Oops. Smile, you son of a...
Siluri a babordo.
Torps dodged. Whoops, he did.
Caccia torpediniere nemico affondato.
Just for a few premiums. Well, they'll test it off with the premiums, then expect the SAP on the full line soonish. They're gonna have to determine, is this super strong or is it balanced?
La nostra vittoria è vicina.
Doing it on the premiums makes sense because there's far less of them, so,
Tina fumogena.
you know. Let's say the mechanic's grossly overpowered. You put it in on the regular tech tree. Well, a lot of people got those. It could kind of mess up the game for a little while. Nice to see the secondaries do their job. Yeah. The Italian secondaries, I don't spec for them because you're still gonna have a hard time getting them in position. But destroyers, if the secondaries are shooting at you with these, you're gonna die. That's not gonna go well. All right. Racking up the wins today. Nice change of pace. I didn't buy Littoral. Oh, you got the Transformer. Yeah. But again, I mean, that's still commander a lot of guys won't have. Even get one whack on the Andrea before the game's over. I kind of doubt it, but it's possible.
La battaglia terminerà tra 5 minuti. Allarme incendio!
Oof. We got a free-to-play commander guide video. No. Could be an interesting idea. The problem is, for me to do that, like I would want to visually represent the builds, you know? I mean, I guess what I could do is like screenshot and put these things overlapping the commanders or something. But like, let's say this is my Macau build. Well, if we got, this is free to play. That's a decent Macau build. I don't know. I'll write it down. We'll see if I can think of a good way to do it. I just don't want to spend 1,000,000 blue XP just putting stuff on there. Now, I think you can actually, like, let's say I change this inspiration. I think I can do it for free. Like, if I put Halsey on there. Right now I got Sims. Let's test it. So if I don't actually play a game. Alright, he goes back on for free. So I could just take my screenshots. That's okay. Maybe I'll think about doing that. Morning, Randy. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Hope we're having a good weekend so far. We're only 25 likes shy of 200. I bet we could probably get close to that. You guys got me all hot and bothered with the Baltimore talk. Akizuki game. I got a good Akizuki game filmed yesterday. I think we'll probably release that next week sometime. Walls build stuff underwhelming. Yeah. I mean, when early on in the coverage of the game, I was planning on doing like Commander Guild build guides quite often, but they drew dramatically worse than my normal gameplay videos, so it's kind of a little bit of a disincentive to keep pumping them out. But they are helpful. I mean, the people that like to actually watch them usually find them pretty helpful, so. Alright. We got a Kagero and a Shiatsuyu. Might not have spotting. Trying to decide if I can get on this island without dying.
Battle starts.
Might try and go around here and then do it. I don't know. There's a chance I can go directly. It's a little risky. Let's try it. We'll live dangerously. Might be a 10-second game. Maybe spend a minute or two. A lot of the videos I go into it.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon. Enemy battleship sighted. Enemy cruiser sighted. Enemy battleship detected.
Damn. See how many of those cleared. I could be none. Like maybe one or two of them. Problem with these trees, I don't know exactly the contours of the island. Pretty tempting to just take him out. Dr. Fat, what up? Gotta risk it for the biscuit. Yeah. Who knows? What up?
Destroyer detected. Concentrate fire on the designated.
If he beaches or not.
Enemy battleship.
Come on, man. He's having a hell of a time. Boom!
We've sunk an enemy destroyer. Off to a great start.
Because I got a broadside shot on this Wichita, I don't want to, like, alert him to the fact that I want to shoot him, right? Oops. That's why I took a partial shot at the hipper there. Small point, but thought it was worth mentioning. See if we spot him or not. Son of a bitch. There you are.
Enemy battleship detected.
I'm gonna try and grab this position here while flanks on a lot of ships.
Enemy cruiser detected.
Someone whacked him. Shit. Alright, now we're gonna have some problems. If this thing can achieve a close position to us, then we will die 100%. Once again, we cannot counter battleships that get close to us. Boom!
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
I feel like we're doing alright, but then I look up and we're not doing alright. Unfortunate.
Enemy battleship detected. Enemy cruiser detected. Enemy battleship detected.
Damn, they're on the base. Fuck.
Enemy cruiser foundered.
They are on the base.
Attention. Concentrate all efforts on protecting the base.
Looks like you're winning. Nah, we're not even close to. That's part of the experience aspect of it, though. That's why it's always very deceiving, especially if you're just looking at like ship count. We'll see if we can somehow kill this Brandenburg. There we go. So what's happening now is they're getting 2 points every 5 seconds from being on here. It's probably going to be, I don't know, 30 to 50 points, depending on how long it takes. If Kagero can get up there and counter, they don't have enough time to capture. Is the good news. So he's got cruiser coming this way, and the Kagero.
Torpedoes, direct front. Torpedoes, direct front.
All right. You can smoke.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
Hmm. All right. Now we got an interesting match. We got 2 battleships versus cruisers and destroyers. So we can take him out. Number 1, we'll have a big score lead. Number 2, the battleship's pushing into destroyers. Not the easiest for him to do.
The ship is on fire. Problem solved, sir.
How the fuck is he getting damage on that?
Battle ends
Alright, so that'll give us a decent point lead. Assuming I don't go down.
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser.
Four minutes. I mean, it's basically, do the destroyers kill themselves trying to suicide torp or not? If they do, we lose. Leon's close enough to spot, so we do need to get away from him. We'll find out soon if our guys know what they're doing or not. But yeah, killing these guys is completely unnecessary. What? We can lose one destroyer, we can't lose two. Alright, beautiful. This is disappointing from a competitive standpoint. Why are you sitting in the back, not shooting? Like in your brain, you should be saying, "How do we win this game?" Me doing nothing, watching the game unfold in front of me, is not the correct answer. So you needed. If I'm him, I'm probably pushing up this side, so you're getting some sort of cross fire opportunity slash, you know, multiple angles to concentrate on. But this is unacceptable at tier 7. Pretty good game. I guess we're on the verge of a Kraken, but there's no way we'd be able to get that. Alright. That's some pretty decent matches for a Saturday, though. When you think you're winning, you're losing again. I don't know. That's probably 3 or 4 games where it really didn't look like we were going to win today that got it pulled off, so not a lot we can complain about in terms of teams today. Let's see where we're at here, just out of curiosity's sake. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 and 3. It's not too bad. Riga didn't get much done there. Nelson was disappointing. That was the one that the guy lost at the buzzer. Fletcher is what it is. All right, well, I got to get rolling here, get ready to go to work. So I think that'll do it for me. Plan is we'll be back tomorrow. I might do Warships in the morning, Oblivion at night. Might just do Oblivion at night. Might do Oblivion in the morning. Might do Warships at night. No idea. But my plan right now is Warships in the morning, so depending on if anything arises between now and then, that'll be my goal. Appreciate you guys hanging out, though. We've had a good time today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. A lot of generous support. Let's see. We had Carlos. I feel like there was another donation before Carlos. Sometimes this thing doesn't record them very well. Z Doctor, Hammer, 40 ounce, JL, Hammer with a couple. Z Doctor with a couple. Myron, what do we think about the whole Weimar to tier 7 thing? Crazy hazy. Lots of donos today. Appreciate that, guys. Yeah, hopefully we'll see you again tomorrow. And hope you have a great